Hey everyone, welcome back to It's Life Loudly
Hello.
podcast. I feel like it's been a while since we've been here. Steichen,
What's up?
we're back. We've been doing some fun things.
We're back. Been doing lots of things. Gone a lot.
I'm just gonna kick her off. My joy was being in Medora, even though it was kind of a bummer Medora trip a little bit. I mean,
not often does it rain out there every day.
The rain follows Dalton wherever he goes.
It's my curse this year. Maybe it's my blessing. I don't know.
This is the first year I don't know if I've ever not gotten to see the musical. I remember I think
I've been rained out of it twice. Now 3 times.
I think I've been rained out while watching it, like, oh, you can't see the second half.
Oh.
I don't think I've never
but
not started.
At least gotten in, got your snacks.
Yes, we didn't even get in the door.
We didn't even get in the door. We drove up there, but it was pouring.
So yeah, we did the Medora thing this last week, which was really fun. So that was my joy. Just, I don't know, camping.
My joy is new camper.
Oh, we got a new camper, so we got to test it out. Actually,
I took it from her.
The joy was probably we went down to Bismarck a day before going to Medora
to try out the new camper.
To go to a campground in Bismarck, which was just really fun to just kind of...
We should go there again. That was fun. Pretty place.
We rarely ever camp.
It was cheap, too.
Yeah, it was good. We rarely ever camp with just our family.
That could be the first time.
Yeah, like when we go camping, we are doing with your family or my family or friends, which is all great, but like just the 5 of us, we rarely ever do that. So
we should probably do that again.
That was just kind of fun, just like the kids kind of getting to do their own thing, explore a little bit, cook some meals together just for us. It was fun. So yeah, that and Medora with my family was, that was my joy.
My heart was the ER late night.
Oh my gosh.
That was not fun.
It was a bummer Medora trip.
It was a very bummer Medora trip.
I don't know how I didn't
how you didn't think of that in your bummer statement.
So just to give you like a little recap, it was the first night we were there. We were there from Sunday to Wednesday, and we were just getting back from like a campfire at my sister's camp area, and the oldest girls are like, can we go on one more little bike ride around? And I'm like, sure. So I'm bathing our son and like kind of doing like getting everything ready
like
for
9:30,
like nighttime. Oh no,
9:45?
it was for, I think it was for sure past 10 o'clock.
No, it wasn't. I know it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was right before 10 o'clock.
Oh, well, I don't know how you think you know that, but all right.
I do know that because I looked.
And one of them just comes into the camper all flustered and all, and like getting half the story, and I was in the bathroom and I like was only hearing parts of it. Well, here our youngest daughter comes in and her pinky finger is all sideways.
It wasn't even sideways. It was just
completely,
like pushed
in
out
back of place.
Dislocated. Yeah. Not really
and
sideways.
She's panicked. The other one's panicked. We're like, what happened? And from what we could tell, it was a good slam on some bike brakes and it went whoop.
She went head over
heels.
Head over
tires.
Yeah, and right on the pavement.
Luckily, it was just a hand and not a head or
First
something.
thing they asked her, was she wearing a helmet? And then they look at me. It's like, crud.
Well, she even thought about bringing them, but I don't know, just for riding around the campground a little bit. I don't know. Maybe some people think that's awful that our kids don't wear bike helmets all the time. I don't know.
So we left for the Dickinson ER at about 10:15, 10:20. And we got back to the camper at like 2:45.
Yeah.
In the morning. That was rough.
And I stayed and other kids went to bed.
So she dislocated her pinky, her ring finger has a fracture, and her middle finger has a fracture. So her whole hand is in a stent.
Yeah. Cast, whole thing. So yeah, that was a bummer. It wasn't really our low.
And the first night there.
Yeah. So
she was very disappointed in
can't swim and
what she had to miss out on.
Yeah. So I mean, as far as Medora trips go, it was kind of probably the most bummer of a trip because then on the next morning, Monday, it didn't stop raining till almost 1 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So we got lots of just like camper time.
But I got to sleep the whole morning, catch up on sleep.
Yeah, I think pretty much the kids all took a nap. And then the next day was better. But then, yeah, that was our last day there.
The next day, it didn't rain until 7 o'clock when the musical was supposed to start.
Yeah. So I guess that's just my low. Is that just all summer this summer? It's just been not summer weather, and I'm very concerned about going back to school here in a couple
Cold
weeks.
And wet. You know how hot and sunny it's going to get when you go to school?
No, that's my stress. I'm like, I feel like it's, you know what, I think it's the first football practice. The first football practice is going to be a 98-degree day. I just feel like every time those boys go back to play football, it is like blazing hot. Then I feel bad for them because it's like, oh, that's a lot of heat. But yeah, so that's kind of my Joy and Hard. Do you have anything to add to Joy and Hard?
I did my Joys and Hards.
Yeah, they were kind of the same.
My hard was the ER.
Yeah. Okay. Well, today we have something fun, and Dalton has no idea.
Not a clue. She printed papers out. It's making me nervous.
I have a pre-printed paper I planned for this episode,
That's never
guys.
Good.
Okay, so we are going to do, I don't know what I'm going to call it. If I'm going to call it hot takes or common opinions or common disagreements but I don't even know how many I have. 15, 20 of the most common things that either parents or spouses either disagree on or have trouble with in their house.
Oh boy.
And so we're going to hash some of these out and talk about how we handle them in our house. So kind of a lot of topics that people think that they have really like high opinions on is kind of how it's going to go.
What if we start an argument on our podcast?
Well, I'm sure the listeners would love to listen to that. So I'm going to start off with like some more serious ones, and then we're going to get into some more like funny, quirky ones.
Maybe we should start with the funny.
No, because I want to end light.
Oh, you want to end on a good note.
I got you. I want to end light. So I want to get like if there's any like heated things,
just get them out of the way.
I don't think there's anything going to be heated between you and me.
I'm just not a heated person.
No, you don't do arguments. Okay, so the first one that we're going to start off with is...
If you hear me get up and slam the door.
What do we have the same love language?
No.
Would you like to share what is Kristen's love language?
I think my love language is one thing, and you think my love language is a different thing.
I don't think so. Nope. So
your love language is acts of kindness.
Well, it's called acts of service, but
that.
Yeah, what does that mean to people who don't know what a love language is? It's like
me doing the dishes without you telling me.
Also known as marriage.
Or making the bed. Okay.
So if you don't know what a love language is, it's like how do you feel most loved by the people around you?
Yeah. It's like how would I tell Kristen that I love her without telling her I love her?
Yeah. With like, well, it could be telling, but it like, yeah, what's the best way Kristen feels
loved?
And acts of service is 100% mine, and it's never wavered and it's never changed. It's been that since the beginning of time, and will probably always be that. I want somebody to do stuff for me.
I know.
Get stuff done.
That is all it is.
I want people to cross.
You just hit the head. Yeah. I want people to do stuff for me.
I want people to cross things off my list that are on my list.
You do have lots of lists.
That is my thing. Yeah. So Dalton has 2, and I think yours on which one is like the most. No, you might even have 3.
Oh boy, might be news to me.
And the reason why I say that you have 3 is because I think in different seasons, one like might outweigh the other one, and it would like that's why.
Is it because I have like 3 different modes of my life every year?
Yes, it's like
makes sense.
Dalton has a very seasonal life. Like different seasons bring out because he has a very seasonal job. So like in high stress seasons, I think you want love differently than like your low stress seasons. So Dalton's 3 that in any order change.
I mean, I could do all of them.
Our physical touch,
I
quality time,
agree.
and words of affirmation.
Yes.
In high stress situations, like really high stress situations.
When am I quality time? I choose the PS5 over you like every day.
Can I talk?
Sorry.
In high stress situations, Dalton is 100% words of affirmation. In high stress situations,
give me an example.
When Dalton's day has gone down the poop chute from farming or whatever, like even this weekend, one of Dalton's high stress situations is situations where like transitions are happening. So like for example, setting up the camper is like getting to the campground and setting up the camper. That
was I stressful?
Yes, that 20
Which
minutes. Every time you
Oh.
just are like, and I don't think you really know, but like you're stressed, and you really just want me to say you're doing awesome. I'm really glad that you can do all of this. Like I'm proud.
I'm not sure
of you.
If that would help in the moment.
No, I don't know, but I think it would give you a little boost. Like, yeah, I'm good. I know how to do all this stuff. Like I'm cool. I'm hot.
I mean,
stuff.
I'm pulling a new camper.
I know.
That is a lot longer than our older camper.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying in high stress situations on the farm, after you've had a terrible day of combining, you've been broken down a million times, all you want is for me to be like, you know what? I love you and I appreciate and I'm seeing all
physical
of the hard
touch
work.
would probably help also.
See, so I think physical touch comes into place like when we're lounging and relaxing, like you want someone to be rubbing your feet, you want someone to be scratching your back, you want something like when you're like wanting to relax, you're wanting a back rub, you're wanting like that to me is when that one comes into play.
Okay.
Once in a while, quality time comes into play because sometimes you'll be doing something, you'll just be like, don't you just want to sit here with me? Like we won't even be doing the same thing. Like you want me to sit downstairs with you while you play guitar. You want me to sit downstairs. You would love it if I came and sat down with you while you played the PS5.
I know I would.
I know.
Des sits with Nate all the time.
So that's why I just, in different situations, that's why it's so hard for me because like I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. Like
so you just don't know what to give me.
I know. And so sometimes I'm wrong and then it's like, so anyway, so that's the first one. That's the first one.
Oh, we made it through the first one.
Okay. A lot of these first ones are like parenting, family things. Do we co-sleep with our children?
No.
I think when we first had kids, I was a hard no on this.
Okay, let me rephrase this. Do we co-sleep with our children when our husband is gone overnight?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So that's why. So when we first had kids, I was like a hardcore. They are never coming in our room. They're never coming in our.
Oh, you would get mad when they would open.
They're never crossing that boundary. Now that we've had them for a while, anytime Dalton is gone, I promise you, at least 2 kids are in my bed with me.
She's chicken.
100%. Whatever. You do you. Like I follow this one family on Instagram who got like the biggest bed in the world just because like they have 6 kids and there's always 2 kids sleeping with them. And I'm like, I would have like been like appalled by that before I had kids. And now I'm just like, you know what?
Yeah, half the time when our son crawls in bed with you, you want to cuddle him.
I scoot over and I'm like, come here and cuddle me. Yep.
And like 4 years ago, that would have never happened.
Yep. So I've definitely changed opinions on that. So like, you know what? A lot of these, that's how I just feel. Next one. Should kids get paid for doing chores?
No.
I agree. I do not think. This is the rule in my house. For me, when I'm
like, was you
when
growing
I'm
up?
with the kids. No.
Oh.
No, when I'm with the kids, this is if I would have to pay normally somebody else to do this job, I will pay you to do the job. For example, so when I go out
I don't know how I feel about that.
A photo shoot and I'm just like going out, I'm like, I'm going to be back in an hour. Our oldest has to watch somebody. I always have to pay for daycare when I'm doing photo stuff. So that is a job that I'm usually always paying someone to do. So I could call somebody and have somebody come over, or I could just give her some
shouldn't
sort
that
of
be one of the benefits to having a kid who can babysit? That you don't have to pay anybody.
Babysitting.
And it's her family, so why should she get paid?
I grew up doing daycare and doing babysitting, and it is one of the worst jobs in the entire world.
You don't think I babysat my younger sister?
I'm guessing.
Have you met my younger sister?
I'm guessing you hated every second of it. And I'm not saying it's a lot, but I'm saying I usually will give an incentive for that. Now, for something like mowing the lawn, I do not pay somebody to mow our lawn. So I'm going to mow the lawn this time. You're going to mow the lawn next time. A kid's going to mow the lawn. We're going to split mowing the lawn. Nobody's getting paid for mowing the lawn. That is not a job. I do not pay somebody to unload the dishwasher. I don't pay somebody to feed the pets. I don't pay somebody. All of those jobs, that's just part of being a family team. And we just do those jobs.
It's called responsibility.
Yeah. But if there are bigger jobs where I'm like...
Sponsor-billaries?
If there are bigger jobs that I usually pay somebody else to do, I will pay my kid to do that job.
Okay.
Like, I will pay my kid to wash and clean the in and outside of my car because I always pay somebody to do that.
It's because you hate doing it.
Because I absolutely hate doing that. And that job is a terrible job. So that's just one of those things. So I'm kind of like...
One of our kids is passing us a note under the door.
One of our kids is passing us a note?
Yes.
Do you want to go read it?
I see little fingers. Yes or no on the other side with the check mark.
Okay, next. Which one did we just talk about? Oh, kids and shorts. Okay. Having your kids on you're walking around an amusement park or something, having your kids in some sort of restraint like a leash.
How old?
I don't know.
Is that a thing?
Have you ever seen those backpacks that have leashes on them?
I guess it depends on the kid.
Apparently, this is like a big deal. Like, this is something that people think is like borderline.
So they can't get snatched?
Like,
so their kid don't run away?
Both. Like, they have a backpack on, and on the backpack has leash on it.
I mean, you may as well just take your dog.
So do you think that that's wrong to do? To put a
wrong?
leash?
I'm not going to be the one to say that that's wrong. Well, I say that's ridiculous, and I don't think I would ever do that.
To me, I think this 100% makes
But it depends on your kid.
If I have a kid who's a bolter and a runner...
Okay, duck hunting. I have Miley right here. Great dog. She was awesome. My first dog. Did I have to leash her for duck hunting? No. On this side, I have Scout. Which one would the leash be on?
I know.
So it depends on the children.
So do you think parents have a right to tell somebody else that it's ridiculous and abusive to have their kid in a restraint?
Would I tell them it's abusive? No.
Do you think other parents have the right to even have an opinion about it? Is what I'm asking you.
You have an opinion about it?
You think so? Like, you think they can go bash each other on the internet?
No, I don't. I don't see why any. I mean, the world is the world, but I'm not going to bash somebody for it just because I wouldn't do it.
To me, I'm like, you are doing your best to keep your kids safe.
Agreed. If you think that's what you need to do, all the power to you.
I would never look at it and be
I would never look at you and say, like, wow, that's ridiculous and poor child. No.
No, I wouldn't.
It's just not something I would probably do.
If I was taking...
But like I said, depends on the child.
Our second child at about age 4 to 6.
Screw the leash. I just wear one of them backpack things where she can't even touch the ground.
So, yeah, I have no shame in parents doing what they need to do to keep their kids safe.
I don't have no shame in it either.
I'm all about that.
I didn't even know that was a thing, honestly.
Sending your kids to daycare.
Great. Get them out of here.
We have daycare. We've had different kinds of daycare.
They're good for them.
Different schooling. And that's the next one, too.
See, I never did have daycare when I was a kid.
And
did you? Did you go to a daycare?
Yeah.
Oh, is that making noise?
Many daycares. I went to many different types of daycares. I went to in-home daycares. I went to daycare centers. I did not go to preschool.
Did you go to daycare at the hospital?
Mm-hmm. Yep, that would be like a daycare center.
Huh.
Yeah.
That explains a lot.
That ad. Oh, jeez. You're just full of quips, aren't you? That goes into like homeschooling. These are situations and these are things where I'm just like, I don't believe any parent has the right to have opinion about what is right or wrong.
I agree.
I just think that
everybody's got a different situation.
Everybody's got a different situation. Everybody's got different jobs. Everybody
has different opinions.
And I don't think that I don't think anybody should be able to go online and bash another parent on anything that they are doing parenting wise because nobody knows. I used to, before having kids, I did have a lot of opinions about how I thought certain things. And then once you have kids, all of that goes out the window. And you're like, you know what, parents? Do what you got to do. Mm-hmm. Make it through the day. Keep everybody safe. Keep everybody healthy. Like, that's the priority. That's it.
And everybody's got their own different ways of doing it.
Everybody's got their own different ways of doing it. Okay. Next one. Do you and I have any difference in communication styles?
I don't communicate. So yes.
That would be accurate. That would be accurate.
That would be.
What do you mean by that? Expand on that a little bit. What makes you a poor communicator?
I don't know. I don't remember stuff.
So, would you say it's not about being? You're bad at receiving?
No. I'm pretty sure there's lots of times you'll be like, "Where are you?" And you're like, "Oh yeah, didn't want to tell you this because you were going to freak out. I'm over here, or doing this, or out hunting."
Like that you don't tell me where you are?
Yeah.
I feel like I always know where you are. The part of...
Or before, like, I'll be like, just so you know, I'm duck hunting tomorrow. Tomorrow's church, for say. And I won't tell you till the last minute. Until all the plans are already made.
I was going to say, but isn't that usually because you don't really know what you're doing except in the next 30 minutes?
Well, that's the totally true.
I don't know if that's a communication problem.
That is
That's just a planning problem. And it's not really even a planning problem because you can't help it half the time. I've had to learn to adapt my entire life around it.
Yeah, I can't help it.
The part about communicating that I think that you have a problem with...
Oh, boy.
Is being able to, like, retain information.
Did you know this morning I was just kidding when you said we're out? I was kidding. When I said
I didn't know that.
She texted me, "We're out," like meaning that she left, and I'm like,
"Peace out."
And I'm like, "We're out of what?" Question mark. She like chewed me out in the next text, saying that I don't get the cool kid limbo nowadays, and I'm like, lingo, whatever. I'm like, I was kidding.
Well, it was just because yesterday I had said something.
I was also kidding about that.
No, you were not.
What was it again?
Veg.
Oh, that.
You didn't know that.
No, I did not know that.
Like, I don't know. I'm not the only person that says that. Like, hey, I just want to chill and veg. Like, hang out.
I've never heard that before.
Veg out, chill out.
You've never said that to me.
Anyway, so the communicating thing.
You want to know what your problem is? Communication?
Oh, golly.
Too much.
You know what I think my problem is with communicating? I think I have a lot of conversations that go on in my head that I think that have happened out loud. And I forget who
That makes so much sense.
And I forget who I've told what to. I really think that I do.
Isn't that like a sickness or something or a problem?
Probably. Like, so when I'm on my way to work in the morning, or even when I'm working out, like I think that's why I need time in the morning. I literally walk through my entire day in my head. Where I'm going, what I'm doing, who needs to go where, who needs to be picked up, dropped off, whatever. And I literally walk it through my head of who's doing what. So if you're part of those plans in my head, I'm just assuming that you
I know it. Oh, yeah.
And you're aware of those things.
And I am not.
And I'm like, oof.
Oh, yeah, and when I said, where are you going again about Nashville? That was also a joke.
Your jokes are awful.
Because I'm trying to get a rise out of you.
Okay. We're going to move on a little bit we're going to skip some of these because they're kind of boring. Are you ready to go into some fun ones?
I'm having fun already. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. How do we split up household chores? What are things that you always take care of around here?
I mow the ditch.
You mow the ditch, yep. Inside, outside, or just, it doesn't even have to be here, just like in general. What are things that you always
Well, the water stuff's supposed to be my job, but I still haven't looked at that.
What do you mean water stuff?
Water softener.
Oh, yes. So our water works best when you check it once a month, and I'm always the one that finds out first that our water is going bad.
She says she can feel it in her hair.
I can feel it in my hair. That's such a load.
No, you
or
can't.
On my skin. Yes, it feels like somebody dumped oil in the... I don't know.
It feels no different to me.
I know it's not. But
household chores. I mean, I don't know. I really don't do much. I mean, I take care of the yard.
Yeah, you do that.
I made the bed this morning. And you can probably tell.
Yeah. So, I don't really want to be mean, but...
Oh, here we go.
The kid walked in and they're like, oh my gosh, Dad made the bed. And I said, is that what you call it?
What?
It's so bad.
Wow.
Okay, so that's, not to skip over what we're talking about, but that's honestly the next one, making the bed. What are your feelings on making the bed?
I hate making the bed.
Tell me about it.
I would much rather just leave it.
Why?
Because it feels that way when it's made too, but when you lay in a bed and it's cold, it feels cold.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Well,
and when you leave it unmade, it has a different type of cold.
Do you want to hear my opinion? Making the bed to me...
This is like a science, guys.
Making the bed to me is like a part of life.
It's like putting on a clean pair of underwear.
Oh my gosh. I have never heard anything so more accurate in my life. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So when the fitted sheet...
Not that I like dirty underwear. Put it like that. It sounds weird.
When the fitted sheet is not crisp in all the corners and all the edges...
What kind of underwear do you wear?
When the fitted sheet is not perfect and you get into a bed that's not made, it honestly feels like you're being swallowed up by some sort of dinosaur alligator. Like when it's all mushy and gushy, like I feel like I'm being strangled. That's what it feels like. And I hate it. When it's nice and crisp and clean, it's like you just getting into like a hotel bed every single night and it's just fresh and it's flat and nothing is strangling you.
Can I change my position on this? If you fix the bed or make the bed, I really don't care. I just don't want to make it. So like if you weren't here, the bed wouldn't get made because I don't want to make it.
But do you like the feeling of it better getting into a made bed or no?
Makes no difference to me.
You have no opinion on that.
No opinion.
So when I was growing up, my mom, if we were somewhere that too, but she would have to make the bed before going to bed. And I thought, like, let's just say for some reason my dad slept in and the bed didn't get made that day. She would, like, right before bed, she would make her bed and then she would unmake it to go to bed. And I thought that was the craziest thing I have ever heard in my entire life. And now I look at that and I'm like,
brilliant.
You are an amazing woman. I understand everything that you're doing. I'm like, you have to crisp the corners. And so I think when Dalton, when he sleeps, he turns the same direction every time that he turns. So his corner of the bed is always off.
I move a lot when I sleep.
Yes.
I change positions
always off. And so like it's just too strangling. It's too strangling. I can't do it. And it's just part of
And I hate when when everything is tucked in so tight and you can't get out.
Oh, you just feel so protected.
No,
it feels like you're
I'd like
having
to hang
hug.
a leg out the side. I get hot when I sleep.
By a monster.
There's no monsters.
You know how many people are laughing right now, and they're like, "Yes, my hand or my foot cannot hang off the bed because it's
mine
get eaten by an alligator
can hang right off. Because if I'm warm, I gotta have some. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like sleeping hot. What's the next topic?
Falling asleep while watching TV or movies. Do we ever not finish shows because someone falls asleep?
Like I don't. You do.
You think I fall asleep while watching TV and movies?
If we're laying in bed.
Yes. Okay. In my brain, I was picturing the couch.
At the couch.
Neither one of us are couch chair sleepers. We physically always go to bed.
Didn't I fall asleep on the couch like a month ago?
Yeah, but that was in the middle of the day. That wasn't like at night.
Was it a work day?
No, it was a Sunday.
Good.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. But I would say for like couch TV, neither one of us fall asleep like in the living room and then like wake up at 2 a.m. Oh, I fell asleep on the couch. That never happens.
No. Happens to our teenage daughter.
Okay, in bed, if we are watching something
you
on
conk
the
out
iPad,
all the time when we watch something.
I will close my eyes and peace out. I'm in my bed. So yeah, that's an easy one. Okay, here's a good one for us. This is interesting. I saw this one and I was like, I have never thought about this before. When you go grocery shopping, do you unload all of the bags onto the counter or whatever first and then put things away? Or do you just pull things out of the bag one at a time, put them away?
We unload it all onto the counter.
I did not know that this was a debate. I didn't even know that there was another option.
I mean, yeah,
we unload.
Obviously, you could take one thing at a time out of a bag and put it away. I mean, obviously.
Okay, because someone was like,
I like to categorize it.
Yes.
And I like to get the cold stuff in the fridge right away. So if I take something cold out of the bag, like milk, for example, I'll put that right in the fridge.
So this is what someone said online. Someone said online it drives them crazy that their spouse moves things twice because they take it out of the bag to set it on the counter, and then they take it. I can see that
it's not efficient.
I didn't even think that there was another way to do this. I thought everybody did that. I thought everybody unloaded everything onto the counter, saw what all their belongings were, and then put them away.
So now are you changing the way you want to do it?
I don't know, because here's the thing. A lot of times when I'm shopping, it's like some stuff needs to go in the bedroom, some stuff needs to go in the garage freezer, some stuff needs to go in the fridge, some stuff needs to go in the pantry. What are you going to do? Take
one thing out and go, oh, this goes downstairs.
Yeah.
Come back upstairs, so opening another bag. Oh, there's another thing that goes downstairs.
So that's the part that I don't understand, because I like to take it all on the counter, and I think it's because we have kids, because then I'll be like, hey, can you take this pile of stuff and go set it on my bed? Or take this pile of stuff and go take it down the freezer. Yeah, and then you can kind of give them tasks and jobs to get it all done. But I didn't, when I was reading this question, I was like, I had no idea that this was that there was another way to do it. I didn't know people literally looked in a bag, put the things away in the bag, and then grabbed a different bag. I didn't know that.
Sounds wild.
People need to comment and tell me the way that you do some of these things, because I didn't even know that it existed. Ready for the next one?
Yep.
When you're done using the microwave, do you clear the time?
Absolutely. Drives me nuts.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, I've never not done it. It drives you nuts because it blinks, or it just drives you nuts because there's a random...
It drives me nuts because I'll go into the other room, and this was before I had a watch. And I'll be like, what time is it? I'll glance at the microwave, and it'll say 12. I'm like, well, that's seconds. Not time.
So do you want to know what drives me nuts? Wow. And you probably know this. Having the time on the microwave.
What?
You don't ever notice? We don't have the time on our microwave. Very rarely ever do we have the time on the microwave. Because the stove already has a clock on it.
And they're never the same.
And they're never the same. And it drives me up a wall. So every time, sometimes it doesn't happen, but so when the power goes out, our microwave resets, and somebody sometimes will go and do the clock. So then I can't undo it. I haven't found a way where I can like cancel the clock on my microwave. If anybody knows how to do that. So like one of the kids will go put in the time on the microwave and then they'll be off until the next time the power goes out. And then
you could just flip the breaker.
Yeah, but it's not that big of a deal. But
are you sure about
when
that?
the power goes out, I will go and I will press clear on the microwave and the microwave will be blank. Because I do not like it when it says a different time than the stove.
I guess I learned something about you today.
That drives me nuts. How do you handle your alarms?
Not well.
How many alarms do you set? Can you pull up your phone right now and tell me how many alarms do you have saved on your phone right now?
I think it's 3.
Or do you just snooze it every time?
I think it's 3. It's 3.
That's not that many.
But I turn all 3 on and probably snooze all 3. So they go off like 6 or probably 6 times.
Yep. See, my thing is, I have 2 alarms.
My problem is I toss and turn all night. And I think I hear you wake up. And when I fall back asleep after you wake up, from there to my alarm is my best sleep. No offense to you. So when my alarm goes off, it's like, I don't know. That's what I got. That's what I think my problem is.
Sometimes I'm still with you because I have to listen to the alarm for 45 minutes. I mean,
it just seems like my best sleep is right before my alarm goes off.
But here, this is my thing about this. I set 2 alarms. Now, if I'm going to work, I have to get up to the second alarm. There's no option. Okay? There's no option for me not to go to work, right?
And there's not an option for me either.
But, however, after you click your second or third alarm and you've mentally decided, I'm sleeping in this bed for another 30 minutes, why don't you just turn all the alarms off and then just wake up when you want to wake up in 30 minutes? I'm not thinking about
that. It's like, just get rid of that noise. Yeah. Hit the button.
That's what drives me nuts. I'm like, you've literally decided in your brain, because like sometimes you'll literally look outside and it will have been raining and you're like, okay, clearly I don't need to be up at 7 a.m. this morning. And you will still snooze the alarm. I'm like, you've already made the decision that you don't need to wake up and get to work. So just turn them all off. And don't get woken during your great sleep.
I'm sorry, but that won't happen.
Doesn't that make sense, though? Like you say it's your best sleep with Kat and the Odie and he's all snuggly. Then just decide in your brain.
I just feel like there's always something I should be doing. But then you'd think I'd be able to get out of bed.
Oh my gosh. Okay, ready for the next one?
But it's crazy. Like during my busy seasons, I pop right up.
I know.
To check cows in the middle of the night, I pop right up.
Because it's like me. You know that you have to go to work. You know that you have to do it. You have to do it. It's not optional. So
okay, so riddle me this. When I set an alarm to go duck hunting at 4:30 in the morning, pop right up.
Because that to you, you have to do it. Because if you wake up at 7 or 8, you've missed it.
To do it.
Yeah, but you've missed it.
There's a difference in want and have.
Oh, yeah, that's true too. I don't know. I just think it's like, you know that you're gonna stay in bed, then just shut off the alarms. That's my thing.
Probably ain't gonna happen. What's the next one?
How do we decide where we're going out to eat?
Usually,
tell us how this goes.
This is the honest way it goes.
Yep. Well, I'm ready to hear it.
I will tell you, where would you like to eat? And you'll
ask. You will ask. I mean, yeah,
that's what I meant. I will ask very nicely. Hey, dear, you're looking mighty fine tonight. Where would you like to eat supper? And she'll give this most ridiculous place, and I'll be like, well, what about ...
Every time.
Every single time.
You know what kind of food that I'm going to choose to eat. You know,
it's never any good.
That I like to eat.
Qdoba or Panera. Well, she hasn't said Panera in a while. So if you had to pick right now, where would you eat?
Where would I pick right now if I had
Panda Express?
No, I would go to that protein place that my sister just went to. I don't even know what it's called, but it's like you make your own protein bowls.
Like with meat?
Apparently there's like meat, salmon, fish, all this stuff.
Mm.
What did I say the other day?
The other day you said Chick-fil-A, and I said, oh, I can probably get a camper there. And I did.
Yeah, but that's like fast food. You live for that. You like that.
True.
Sit down. It means like sit down restaurant. You want to have a steak, a burger.
I want to go to Roadhouse. The last few times you've said no. That's where I still want to go.
Because you want to eat the same stuff. And I'm like, let's go have Thai food.
No.
And you're like, oh, no. I'm like, let's go have something different. Something new. Let's go to a new place we've never been. No. So, yeah, that is how it goes. He will ask me every single time. So I've kind of just learned to be like, you know what, dear? What do you want to eat? Because I already know what the answer is.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yep. Longhorn. Anywhere you can get a steak, really.
Yeah, but I'm talking more for lunch
now. Buffalo Wild Wings is pretty much it.
Jail beers.
Yeah, that's good too. That I will.
When we're alone, we go to the Walrus.
Yeah, that's alright too. But anyway, that's usually how it goes. I usually say my thing and I get shot down.
I was honest. I usually always ask you.
Okay, this is something that really bothers me about you.
Oh, gosh.
I believe that shower curtains should always be closed.
I do close it.
Really? Because when I came in there to take a shower this morning or yesterday or whenever, it was wide open again. Every morning, that's like one of my morning things. After you've been in there, I have to.
So here's my thing. When I take a shower, I would say 75% of the time I remember to close it. When I take a bath and it's not wet and it doesn't need to dry, that is what I forget.
I just think that, I don't know, I just think it's gross. Like, I just think that there's so much water and humidity in a bathroom that like, that plastic doesn't need to be all bundled up. But here's another one on the same thing. Taking the hot water.
Ugh, get me started.
Can I spoil a secret to everybody around?
Huh?
Dalton's the king of taking hot water. Do you want to know why Dalton's the king of taking hot water?
That is not even remotely true.
When you are home before everybody else.
It's because it's payback. Because every night that I work until like, if I get home anywhere from 9 to 10 or even 8:30 to 9:30 or not, we'll go 8 to 10. Everybody has taken their nightly shower, which is fine. I get that's how it works. But then here comes the dirty husband from the field. Zero hot water.
So would you rather,
every time.
Would you rather me not bathe our children?
I just said it's the way it goes. I understand. It just sucks.
And so when Dalton is home first, I think we are pretty good.
Oh,
I think the kids and I try usually most of the time.
The problem is the teenager.
Oh yeah, the problem.
She'll take an hour-long shower.
Oh yeah. But here's my thing.
But her thing is the same way.
And this is payback. The secret that I may be spoiling that you probably don't want the internet to know. But Dalton is a bath taker.
At times, yes.
And at times.
I've been taking more showers lately.
How many baths do you take in a week?
At least 5.
No shame.
I'm not ashamed.
No, everybody is like, what?
This is just what I grew up on. I don't know.
Okay, so
my family takes baths.
That is the Steichen thing. Steichens.
It's
ask any single one of them.
Relaxing. If I had a hot tub on my deck, maybe it'd be different. I don't know.
So, what? You go sit in the hot tub and then you take a shower? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. Never had a hot tub.
The Steichens just take baths. So that's just like when you're using water, it just gets used in large quantities.
That's
because, right. And the funniest thing was, in your house.
Let's hear.
Your house. Okay,
you know where I'm going.
I know where you're going. In your house in Harvey, you didn't even have a shower.
Yeah, the other bathroom had a shower.
Well, yeah, the one that was in your parents' bedroom.
Wasn't there another bathroom in the entryway?
No, that was a laundry room. I don't think
the
it had a shower.
The other bathroom had a shower. My bathroom didn't have a shower.
I don't think it did.
I don't remember that.
I'm pretty sure that was one of the things. Is in Harvey, you did not have a shower.
Didn't upset me.
Unless you went into your parents' room. I'm
didn't
pretty
upset
sure.
Me.
No. Yes, I know what you're going to say.
You waste more hot water than me.
Kristen
when you started taking baths.
Kristen
okay,
started
now,
taking
folks,
baths.
Get this.
Because I learned. I learned why.
No,
I learned why.
Let me tell.
Okay,
yeah, I know why. So here she'll sit with a full bathtub for like 40 minutes she'll drain the water, stand up, and take a normal shower. You're telling me I waste water?
Can I explain?
You don't have to wash your bathtub water off of you. Yes, when you're in the bath, your soap makes everything clean.
It does not. That's what people say about, oh my gosh.
Well, maybe if you'd use soap right away and not sit in it for an hour.
This is another thing right away. So I either have to take my shower first, like I'll shower, clean off, and then I'll plug it, and then I'll sit in the bath in the nice quiet away from kids. Or yes, I have to take a shower after because that is disgusting water. That is disgusting water that I'm really washing my hair with. Yes, and it's the same thing with dishes. Dalton told our kids that they're doing dishes wrong because they do them the way I do it.
It depends how many dishes there are.
I do not plug.
If it's 3 dishes, sure. If it's 10 or more, you plug the sink.
And then you get so I plug the sink and I wash one plate that's got ketchup.
Here's another topic
that's got ketchup on it. I wash one plate that's got a little bit of ketchup on it. That ketchup is now diluted in that whole tub of water,
which is soapy water.
It doesn't matter.
Sure, it does.
The ketchup has now overrun the soap.
No.
Yes. So now,
so
then you do another one, and it's got meat pieces on it. Then you do another one.
The meat sinks to the bottom.
And then it's got yogurt on it. So now you are washing all the rest of your dishes with ketchup, yogurt,
Didn't you do a pre-rinse?
If I'm going to pre-rinse my dishes that much, that's exactly what I do.
What do you have, kids or something?
That's another thing. We could talk about water all day long, but we won't. We could talk about water temperature too. That it needs to be boiling.
Oh my gosh!
That's probably why.
In the summer when it's hot out, cold showers are where it's at.
Oh my gosh! Okay, who controls the thermostat in the home?
Me.
Dalton does, and I'm just not willing to argue about it. I'll just go get a blanket.
Either take clothes off or get a blanket.
Yeah, that's it. I won't even argue with that. Our house is freezing all the time, but I do like that we don't have central air. We only have one air conditioner.
Want to know pet peeve? When you turn your AC off because you have family coming over.
Yeah.
Because you know they're going to freeze. It's like, I have to go to their house and fry and sweat. So yes, it is okay for them to come to my house and be cold.
That's true. That is true. I grew up without air conditioning. I did not have air conditioning growing up, so I'm getting used to our ways. I am getting used to our ways. Okay, next one. Does anyone lose the TV remote? Do we have TV remote issues in this house?
I wouldn't say often.
I don't think we do.
No, not often. It's way too important for the kids to lose.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think
if they lost TV remote, they wouldn't be able to watch
TV. Here's one that drives me up a wall.
Oh, boy.
Dalton and my children, all of them, they need every light on in the house at all times.
Very true.
If you're in the living room, the basement lights on. If you're in the bedroom, the living room lights are still on. If you're downstairs, the upstairs lights are still on until you go to bed.
Garage lights, always on.
Garage lights, always on. And then you get mad for your one barn light being on accident all the time.
Because it's my barn.
And it drives me insane.
There's a lot of lights in that barn.
I will literally, so we have in our main living area, we have 3 sets of lights, right? We have the kitchen lights, the dining room lights, living room lights, all in a row. It's one big open room.
I do not leave lights on. I need lights on when I'm in that room.
Sitting in the living room, and I'm like, why? And I'll literally walk by, and I'll just flip the light switches, and he'll be like, why you gotta turn the lights off? I'm like, you are sitting in the living room. Why do the kitchen lights
need to be on? Because people live here.
Why do the kitchen lights need to be on when you're in the living room?
Because I was probably going to get up and get water.
And you can't see? You really can't see that much.
I like having lights. I pay for electricity.
Then it drives me nuts that you argue.
Can I bring up a topic that could be on your list, but I don't even see your list?
I mean, sure.
This is more a jab at women, so I better not.
You want to save that one?
How many of y'all just have mysterious items disappear?
Disappear or get put away? There's a difference.
There is not a difference.
There's a difference.
Where you think they go is not where they go.
Even though that's where they've been for the last 10 years of our marriage?
Or I'll have, say, our office area. She claims it's hers. She claims it's hers, and it's like, it's ours. Yeah, you might sit there more. Okay, so she's complaining that I have literally like a piece of paper and my wallet sitting actually even nicely on the desk. That stuff's driving her crazy when the rest of the desk is full of many, many, many of her things that aren't nicely there.
Like right now, it's awful. Right now, the desk is awful. I will agree with you. It's awful. It needs to be taken care of tomorrow.
But it's probably not a big deal to you because it's your stuff.
It is a big deal to me.
But if it was my stuff, you'd be flying through the roof. Another thing. You go into the closet. Shoes on the floor.
Mine are not always nicely against the wall.
Not always. But boy, if those were mine. Oh, wow.
No. When are my shoes ever not nicely against the wall?
Sometimes they are in the middle of that floor.
Then that was like...
Or those bags are.
Okay, the bags fall. That's not my fault.
Sure.
They fall from the top of the closet.
Okay, you better stick to your list.
That's a good one, too. We could talk about that all the time. Do we have... Okay, I don't know anybody that doesn't do this, so if you don't, I would love to hear it in the comments. Do we have a specific side of the bed that we sleep on?
Yes.
Yes.
But it feels so comfortable when we switch.
Do I know anybody that doesn't do that?
I'm surprised
I would love to know.
Switched because I'm surprised you're not... I'm surprised that you're not afraid to be the one closest to the door.
I hate being by the door.
Yeah,
it's just been like that for the... Okay.
Because that's the side of the bed you're used to.
Okay, but when we first got married, where the bed was, like, you know, where the bathroom wall was in our old house, I was on the left side of the bed. Now I'm on the right side of the bed. But for some reason, when we moved here, I've always been by the door, and I don't understand how that even happened.
I don't know.
But if you are not a person that has a specific side of the bed, and you just get in bed and just sleep wherever you sleep, I really want to know about that. Because I'm like, does that mean you don't have nightstands? Because I feel like I always need to sleep by my nightstand. That's where our chargers are.
The middle of the bed is the most comfortable.
Yeah, you're a bed hog. We don't need it. I mean, everyone's got one of those.
That's not what I meant.
I would just like to...
I mean, like, there's not a side of the bed for people. Maybe it's just the middle.
Yeah, no, but you have to have a side that you get in on.
What if you get on from the end?
You always walk around the bed and get in on this side. You don't ever get on my side. Into the bed from my side of the bed. Okay. Ever. Even when I'm not here, I bet you don't.
I don't know. Probably not.
Because you walk over
I got to plug in my watch and my phone.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's possible that people don't have a certain side of the bed. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Is it appropriate? Could you do this? Stay in your pajamas all day?
No.
I can't either.
Okay.
And is it appropriate for kids to stay in their pajamas all day?
Depending on the day. If it is Christmas Day and you're not leaving the house, perfect.
The one day out of the year?
Option number 2. If it's a blizzard and it's a snow day.
So very wintry vibes.
Wintry vibes for me.
Wintry vibes are all about, yeah.
For me.
So there are just certain things that I just believe need to happen in order to like fully get your body to function for the day. And that's the rule for my kids too. I will not let our kids leave the house and go start the day doing something wearing pajamas. Never. I would never allow that. Number one, my 2 oldest kids, they would never want to do that. But my youngest, I think all of the daycares...
He wouldn't get dressed.
No, he wouldn't get dressed either. But I think all of the daycares we've been to, it's a rule. Like, you can't bring your kid to daycare in pajamas.
Great. Good rule.
Like, that's just
perfect.
The way it is. And to me, I'm like, you don't need to get those dirty. You don't need to get those gross. And I would never, ever, ever put them in their pajamas, let them be in them all day, and then let them get back into their bed. That is the next thing on the list, actually. You ready to hear the next one on the list?
Let's hear it.
Can you go into your bed without taking a shower?
I can, but I'll get my butt chewed.
I think that is the most disgusting thing.
She has like a phobia of that.
all I picture, and it drives me nuts when my kids do it too, because I'm like, now you have to wash your bedding tomorrow. I'm like, when you
this is a topic too. Like some people only shower in the morning.
I don't get that. I'd love to hear about that. I'd love to hear about that too, because I'm like, I can literally just picture every single thing that I've touched from the day. I've been at school. I've passed by people in the hallway. People have coughed on me, sneezed on me. I've shared the same air germs as other people. And I'm like, I physically will not. I don't think I could sleep. Like, even if I was up, so like this happened in the camper.
You're too tired. Or you've never been too tired. That's what
I think I would sleep on the floor or go sleep on the couch. I don't think I could get into this bed.
So the night of the ER, when we got back into the camper at 2:45, I thought about showering, but I said to myself, if I shower, because I was very tired, I'm going to wake up and then I'm going to stare at my phone for an hour and a half. So I'm like, no, I'm just going to bed. We get home from camping. Kristen's tearing off all the bedding. I'm like, what are you doing? You slept in here without showering. I'm washing it. I'm like, gross. Oh my goodness.
In the ER, nonetheless. You went to the physical ER and then you got into
swimming
bed
before
with me,
that.
and we're swimming with chlorine water in this. Like,
Anne was in the car.
I literally, I can just picture all of the different things that are crawling around in that space.
Set up the camper. Yeah.
It's gross.
Yeah, the chlorine.
Also, this is a huge thing that I know probably the majority of women would disagree with. I can't imagine not washing my hair every single day. I don't know if you know this or not, but it's a thing. Like, women,
I know.
Typical women don't wash their hair. They wash their hair like a couple times a week, once a week, maybe not even. I cannot imagine walking around doing whatever I'm doing, putting my hair up and going to bed and laying onto my pillow
with dirty
hair. Once in a while, if I'm literally just laying around home all day, I haven't really done anything. But I even think living on the farm, I go outside sometimes, depending on the time of year, and I literally just smell manure in the air. That smell is on my hair.
Oh, jeez.
Like, it's smoky, it's hazy. Like, that is on you. And I just can't do it. I mean, props. I'm not going to judge the people that do, because I know that I am in the minority of that. I cannot get into my bed like that. I just feel like I have to wash everything. It's rough. Anyway, we have just a couple left. I know we're kind of cutting it close on time here. We'll end up with a few more fun ones here. Is there a certain way a dishwasher needs to be stacked?
However they fit.
So, Dalton, I would say I'm giving props to you. You
master stacker.
Dalton could fit double the amount of dishes in a dishwasher than I can.
And they would get clean.
I would say that the dishwasher is full, and he'd be like, "Step back, lady." Like, let me show you. Anything that requires Tetris-like abilities, camping, packing a car,
or pickup,
like groceries. It's amazing. Like, I'll be like, it's full. We can't. And he'll just be like, wait a second. Let me just rearrange this. And all of a sudden it's like half full.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how you do it. But so preferably I'm also a person that just believes in running the dishwasher every single night. Because then just get like off balance. So our dishwasher is never that full where we really have to stuff it that much, because we run it every night. But if we had to, Dalton is the go-to guy on that. One thing that you don't have problems with, I've never had a problem with this in this house. This is an argument that a lot of spouses have, leaving the toilet seat up.
No, I don't do that.
Never. I can't think of one time that I have walked into our bathroom and the toilet seat has been left up.
It's because of Odie. I think it's because we have a cat.
So you just automatically close it because you know, like, the cat's going to get in the toilet.
I don't know.
Because he has gotten into the toilet. He's fallen into the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. I forgot that was a common thing. Like, I know you see it on the movies. Like, you left the toilet seat up.
I don't have a problem with that. No. I close it.
I can tell our son does a little bit. We got to train him a little better.
Well, he's young.
Yeah. But that was interesting. I was like, we don't have that problem.
Does that last one say what I think it does?
Leaving the last of something like a chip bag.
I thought that said laundry.
Oh yeah, there's a laundry one too. We got 2 left here.
Oh, what's that now?
Eating something and leaving like just like a few bites of it left over in the bag.
I don't do that.
You don't ever leave just a few chip crumbs left?
No. Well, it depends. If it's like plain like salsa chips, that I will.
Why?
Good question. But if it's like Doritos, like, I got to get all
that. Do you know what's something that I think you do have a problem with? Not closing.
Well, I know that. That's
things.
Duh.
I don't think we have a big problem of leaving things that are just like.
So I can close a toilet, but I can't close a chip bag.
I know. No, I know. It's a weird thing. Like we throw out a lot of stale stuff, I think sometimes. We've gotten kind of cutting back on chips though, so
I don't eat near as many chips as I used to.
And the last one is, how do we handle laundry?
I hate laundry. Hate doing laundry.
And I actually
wasn't it just last night you piled all my work socks on me and I'm like, do you really care if they're folded in my drawer or cupboard or drawer? And you're like, no. I'm like, really? So I just threw them.
You know what I learned? If I would have known that you, like, just yesterday, we've been married 10 years, I never knew that was an option for me to not roll your socks together.
I don't care.
I thought that's like, you have so many different types of socks in there.
Work socks, I do not. No, my good socks must be rolled. Work socks, I really don't.
I was going to say, have I really been wasting my time? Like, my socks need to be rolled. My socks need to be rolled, paired, match. I have way too many different kinds of socks.
So just so you know, good socks, roll them. Work socks, throw them.
But do you realize, like, those tall white socks you do realize you have 3 different kinds in there?
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You have some with the red stripes and some that are just all white
There's
and gray.
only one pair of the red stripe, so it's not that hard to figure out.
How do you know that you only have one pair of red striped socks?
Because I know. I think they are. Why can't I think of the brand?
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
These.
But seriously, I just learned that, like,
what are these? What brand are these? Duluth. Yeah, Duluth. I got one pair of them. The rest are these white ones. I got one pair left of these old gray ones. Honey, piece of cake. Well,
everybody asked for a tour of your sock drawer.
They did.
But I did not realize that was a thing I could have been skipping out on forever. Because I stopped folding your underwear a long time ago. I just chuck them in that drawer. Perfect. Whether they're inside out, backwards, doesn't matter. Because it doesn't bother me when it's somebody else's mess. I never have to open that and take clothes out of there.
You know how often I actually look in there? I just open it and grab.
I know.
So I don't really care.
I know. And I just learned that right now.
Shirts you must fold. Because they won't fit in there if you don't.
Yeah. Because you're like, people are like, why is she doing all your laundry? I actually don't mind doing the laundry as long as you bring me the laundry. And I
have to carry it down there.
And that way it's like in my visual, like, because I'm really good at, like, I work out, I start a load of laundry, I walk downstairs, I'm just good at cycling the laundry. The only thing that I get mad about is when you overfill it and I have to do 2 loads of your laundry. That drives me
it really only happens
crazy.
Cabbing.
I know, and that's
not my fault.
Time. Yes, it is.
Well, if I have to change clothes twice a day because I get so dirty, I can't help it.
Why don't you just carry them and create a pile down?
Why don't we just leave my laundry basket down in the garage?
Because you'd still have a stockpile up in here.
Well, then I need 2.
I know, and then I'm stuck with doing 2 loads. I would rather just do your laundry, especially that power wash stuff. I'd rather just do it every day, once a day. But anyway, that's the thing. So these were just some fun things that we just thought.
That was fun. Well, it was fun to argue about. Not really argue.
Oh wait, I do have one more.
Oh boy, better be a good one.
For this, we're gonna end on. Does it matter which direction your toilet paper rolls?
Nope. I don't care. I don't get the hype. I really don't care.
I won't change it. Like, if it's not the other way.
Like, when I put it on, I won't look at what direction. It's just like, oh, that's the way it goes. I mean, that's the way it's facing.
I won't really fix it. Like, but when I'm putting it on, I always roll it so the roll comes from the back, not forward. Because
so is it at the top or the bottom? Coming from the top or coming from
the bottom? Like, it should come from behind. Like,
at the bottom.
It's kind of like a paper towel roll.
At the bottom. Like you pull from the bottom.
Yes. Yeah.
The other way, you got to pull from the top.
Yeah, because that's how, like, I feel like everything is. You pull it from the
Well,
bottom,
I guess you
not
could
up and
pull it
around.
from the bottom, but it's coming from the front.
Yeah, I'm talking about it comes from the back up and down and around. If I'm putting it on, that's the direction I'm putting it on because it's like that's how things come from the inside. But I won't fix it. Like I wouldn't go to somebody's house and fix it. Or if you put the toilet paper on, I won't fix it. I won't change it. It doesn't bother me that much. But anyway,
yeah, it makes no difference.
I would love to have some comments on this episode of either other pet peeve things or other like common disagreements that you've seen, that you've had, things that drive you nuts, drive you crazy, or if you completely disagree with us on something. Like if you were a person that sleeps on a different side of the bed every single night, I really want to know about your life. I really want to know how that dynamic actually happens. So please, on this episode, click follow, click subscribe.
I'd like to hear about everybody's work socks.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, click the comment button or just send me a message and be like, hey, this is what I see, just because I would just love to know.
And share us to your friends.
So sorry this episode got a little long, but I thought that this was super fun. Maybe we could do more like Q&A fun, just things like this. So
it was good.
I hope everyone enjoys the rest of the summer of whatever's left, and we will see you next week on It's Life Loudly.
Bye.
Go live loud. Bye.